Christian, founder at Karatul.com. We are the CCIE leaders, and today I'm going to talk to you about a question that I hear all the time. So I said, this is the time to do something about it. I need to make a video because when I hear I hear continuously repeating a question, I say, okay, this is the time to make a video for everybody because it's probably something that is interesting. So the question is, you can see it here, can I do more? And the moment where I'm going to receive these questions is where basically I explain that with our program in 52 weeks, you just need to study 1 hour per day. And when I say it is, I don't say just, I say you need to study 1 hour per day, every day, 5 days a week. You see, it's not just, it's 1 hour. And when I say it is, I see immediately. Some people say, well, can I do more than that? So, you see, what I learned in my life is that you shouldn't answer a question with another question. You shouldn't. Sometimes, however, is really necessary. Like in this case. And I will elaborate more, of course, soon. However, the question that comes into my mind when I hear this question, can I do more? Probably you already guessed it. Or if you didn't, my question is, why? Tell me. Why you want to do more? What's the reason? I mean, if you are in the call with me, if you approach me, if you like our project, if you like our strategy, if you like our ideas, our structure, you need to be aware that what you like is that we divided this program into small pieces. And it's a unique program because out there you can find hundreds of thousands of alternatives, but they have limits. What are these limits? I explained so many times. They're old, incomplete, they assume that you know everything already or you need something at least. They don't start from the mind, but they start from the technical. You lose motivation, you abandon the training, no one answers your questions, you don't have the labs, you have to do everything on your own. I can stay here hours because I was there. That's why we created this program. I was there working full time and I decided now it's time to create a program that will change completely the training industry. And we did it. Took us 3 years, but we did it. And it's an amazing program. It's simply amazing. The question is why? Why you need to do more? And this is a good question. Because if you are inside the program, you like the things I'm telling you, you should know that the goal for you is arriving at the end of the program and with solid foundation. So let's write it down. This is the goal. Because you want to check the goal. The goal becoming CCIE certified, let's say 6, 2, 3, 1, 5. Maybe I get it, eh? This is your CCIE number. This is your goal. But most importantly, I can say with solid foundations. So this is your goal. CCIE number with solid foundations. Why? Why the CCIE number is not enough? Well, because the CCIE number is just a number. And it's not necessarily this one, it's a different one, but it's a number. You are a number. And you say, okay, but do I have to study 1 year to become a number? No. This is the thing. You get a number, and with this number, you show to the world that there are, in the history, in the whole history of CCIE, less than 70,000 people with the CCIE digits. You are one of those 70,000. And you put this for sure into your CV, because this is already your CV. You don't need to write anything. I mean, we have evidence. There were presidents of the United States like Barack Obama. He had a CV of 1 page. So I don't think that you have more than him to add to your CV, and therefore you can do your CV 1 page too. And if you add this, well, you can really make few lines for the technical. Few lines. Forget all the other things you have. You put this number. So the company knows already. You are one of those people. You put, of course, some soft skills, something that happened in the past, a little. This number is enough. But now you are going to the job interview. And in the job interview, they will ask again, 80% of the questions are soft skills related. They want to see if you're able to stay in contact with other people inside the organization. Because, of course, they don't want someone who arrives and jeopardize the environment. They want someone who has at least clarity and a good character. They can't be 100% sure, but they will try to ensure that you are one of them. But there will be 20% of that interview will be technical. So they will ask you a technical question, or 2 technical questions, maybe 3, depending on how technical is the position. So a part of the interview will be technical. And you need to know the answer. Because if you don't know that answer, it becomes more complicated getting the position. Sometimes you get it even if you don't know the answer. But of course, follow me. You really need to know the answer. And that's what I'm saying. You need to have as a goal your CCIE digits with solid foundations. Now, if you have the patience to follow my process in my mind, what I'm thinking about now, this is my question. Why you want to do more? Why? If the answer is because I want to finish earlier, because this is the thing, the logic is this, I mean, the program is 52 weeks. You ask me, can I do more? I ask you why. You say, okay, obviously if I do more, I can finish earlier. So my question this time is, why? It's the same. Can you tell me the reason? Because you see, the thing is, CCIE is a marathon, is a process. And the goal is, you want your CCIE digits and you want to build solid foundations. So the 2 things are interconnected. Again, if you get the CCIE digits without solid foundations, when you go to the market will call you. They will keep calling you. But then you show them that you don't have solid foundations. Why? Because you try to go too fast and you skipped a lot of things. Guys, let me tell you this. And let me be 100% accurate in this statement. There is no shortcut. And I can repeat it for you. There is no shortcut. You need to do the work and you need to do the full work. all the work from the beginning to the end. It takes time. And if I divided this in 52 weeks, there is a reason. And I can tell you, when is the time to move from the theory to the labs, you'll have emotions. Everyone has. Why? Because you have to practice. And if you tell me, well, that's fun. Yes, that's fun. So why you want to go faster? It's fun. You need to be able to understand all the 3 levels of the process. The first level, mindset, control the mind. Be really reasonable. Why you are here with me? You are here with me only for one reason. Because you know that with the others don't work. Because this is the truth. You probably already tried all the others. And that's why you come to me. You don't come to me first. Maybe I have one guy who started with me and made everything with me. One. All the others tried anything before coming here. I have also trainers in this program. I already say several, not one. I mean, the process is so important. You need 3 blocks: mindset, theory. When I say theory, you need to see all the configuration step by step without skipping anything. A lot of repetition. Everything clear in the block of the theory. And then you're hands-on. So 3 weeks of mindset. Then you have 4 weeks CCNA, 5 weeks CCNP and RC. And the rest, the remaining 40 weeks of CCIE are divided in 2 blocks. One is the theory with the configuration, the last 20 dedicated to your lab's hands-on. You need to follow the process. There's no shortcut. I see all the time people trying to go faster because they want to arrive at the result. But again, if you arrive here and you get this one without this one, you have a problem, my friend. Big one. Doesn't work like that. So, trust me, even if you arrive in a position, so you follow the process, but you go too fast, and you don't have this, and you get this, and you go to a job interview and somehow you pass the job interview, after your life will be miserable. Guaranteed. What you want is becoming a CCIE engineer, a real CCIE engineer with solid foundation. You want to do the work in a proper way. You want to learn everything inside out. You want to practice everything one by one. You want to take the time to do that on each topic. You don't want to skip anything. You want to feel confident on everything. In particular, you want to feel confident at CCNA and CCNP level. Because, trust me, this question generally is asked by people who are already at CCNP level, probably CCNP certified. Because when people don't have even the CCNA, they don't have any doubt. It's much easier working with them because they have a clear mind. They don't know anything, they have to learn everything. Simple. When I speak to CCNP engineers, sometimes, not always, I have so many students, they are extra, super clever, and they do all the work from the beginning. They don't ask me, can I skip? No. But sometimes I have people, they say, can I do more? Can I go faster? Can I skip this? Can I skip that? My recommendation is don't skip even 1 second of the program. Every second you spend inside the program is exactly what you need, and this program has been designed to be sequential, completely sequential. Why? Because every time we introduce a new concept, we assume that you never heard about it before in your life. It's like a movie. Think about it. You're watching a movie for the first time. Are you going to skip it? Well, but I know already because this is similar to another movie. Well, but it's not the same. You don't know. It's not the same movie. That's why you are watching this movie. Because you didn't have the patience to finish all the other movies, or you didn't like them. Our movie works. It's full. But it's not few hours, it's 1 year time. That's why I divided in hours and in weeks, so that you know that in a week you have to do 1 hour per week. Sorry, 5 hours per week, 1 hour per day. You know that. This means that if you complete your 1 hour and you still feel you have energy and you don't have anything to do apart from this, and you really want to do more, I don't have anything against that. I will never block you, never. I know that especially at the beginning, during the mindset, people go very fast because they are interested on one side, and on the other side, they want to start the technical. But I also know that when you start the technical, you realize that 1 hour technical is different from 1 hour mindset. It's 1 hour, but there is a difference. Your brain has a limited amount of energy, and you need to manage this energy. And you need to manage this energy in a way in which you build consistency, meaning the trick is you need to be able to show up continuously every day. You do that, you win your goal, you win your battle, you get your CCIE with our program. Then of course, if you don't have our program, always the same stuff. Even if you break everything down, you are probably confused because you don't have the labs, you have to build the labs, you don't have the right information, you have to search for them. And when you find the information, it's time to go to work or to go to sleep. So it becomes complicated. Can do that? Yes. Technically, guys, when I hear, well, but the information are everywhere and are free. Yeah, I mean, also for heart surgery, information are everywhere and are free. But if I have a problem with my heart, you won't see me in your hospital. Sorry, I don't have anything against you. But if you are one of those people who say the information are everywhere and for free, good, yes, it's true, absolutely, I don't have anything against that, but you won't see me in your hospital. Or say, oh, I want to drive an airplane. Well, interesting, the information are free and are everywhere, yes, but you won't see me in your airplane. 100% sure. Then if I don't know, well, I don't believe that it's even possible for someone do that like that on their own just because they find the information for free. I really don't think so, because you are responsible. In IT, actually, is possible, and I have to say, yes, it's possible. There are people that can do that, I am aware, and there are people that they can become geniuses doing that. Not me. Simple. I couldn't. I was in another situation. I was working full-time, and when I was working full-time, my problem is that I needed to find the time and the energy and the right program. And I didn't find the time, I didn't find the energy, I didn't find the right program. That's why we built From Zero to CCIE, to explain to everyone how to build the time, how to create the energy, and how to get the right program. Step by step, simplified. Now, when you understand this, there is no reason to do more. You can, there is no reason. Also because if you do the math, you'll notice that the advantage in terms of time is really little. this is because people don't know really about time. They say, oh, but if I drive faster my car, I will arrive earlier. Yeah, but how? First of all, this is a very good example. If you drive faster, first of all, you spend more money because you consume more gasoline. Second, you create much more risk because the faster you go, the less control about the situation you have. It's a matter of fact, it's not me saying that. I don't want to say to do like me, that I go very slow. I'm one of those that you don't want to see in front of you. Now, actually, I don't drive anymore. Several years, I let my wife driving because I keep my energy. I don't want to drive. But the truth is that when I was driving, I was going very slow. Why? Because I can prevent 99.99% of the accidents. And in fact, in my life, I never had one. And when people say, well, but I will arrive much faster. Well, I partially disagree. Well, how about you just think about it. In 2 hours, how fast can you go, where you have to go, and what you have to do when you arrive. And really, you can see these people, they do these things, they say, I will go faster. Then you see them at the bar with a beer, say, hey, I arrived, it's already 20 minutes that we are waiting for you. Yeah, 20 minutes, you're drinking a beer, you probably risk to make an accident, nothing else. These are not good things. I mean, the other guy arrived later, doesn't drink that beer, which is better for him because it's alcohol, and was safer. Didn't have any problem and consumed less gasoline and arrived at the same place. What you can do in those 20 minutes? Are they so important? But at the moment, in the human brain, in the human mind, yes, they are. So you really need to understand how the mind works. At the moment, they are. At the moment, you want to arrive. And this is the thing. When you see the goal, and I put this, you learn inside the program that your goal is not even this. Your goal is this. Your real goal is this. One hour. This is your goal. And here people get really curious with me. Say, what? So you're telling me that I'm forced to do 1 hour? No. I'm telling you that your goal has to be doing that hour. Because this is how the mind works. So you do the 1 hour and your goal is reached. Think about it. Start the day. My goal, what's my goal? CCIE. Well, but that guy told me that my goal is not even the CCIE, it's not even solid foundation. This will come as a consequence of this 1 hour. So my goal is 1 hour. Okay. So, what I do 1 hour. Okay, but I can do more. Yeah. The question is, have you done the 1 hour? Yes. Okay, mark it green, done. Reached, goal reached. Okay, but I can do more. Do it. Do what you want. I don't care. I can do 5. I don't care. What you don't care? You say 1, I do 5. There is a big difference. No. The only important thing is that you do this 1 hour. If you do more, up to you. Doesn't change anything. No, this is ridiculous. I do 5 times more, it's changing. Well, the only thing that is changing is that you are creating a risk. Because if the day after you show up again and you do 1 hour, and then you say to me, you see, I made my 1 hour, now I can make another 5. Okay. Again, I'm interested only in this first 1 hour. You mark it green, you are done. If you do other 5, up to you. I don't ask you to do that. I'm very happy for you if you can do 6 hours every day. However, if the day after you don't show up and you come to me saying, well, but I made already 10 hours before, therefore 2, and then another 3, so no. Doesn't work like that. Again, this is a marathon. You need to manage your energies, you need to manage your time, you need to manage your mind. And this is not okay. Because this is one day you fail, you mark it red. What? I made 10 hours, you made only 3, you say that you are better than me. I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm saying that your goal has to be 1 hour. And if you do that, consistency works exactly in this way. You continuously do that, you create the habit, you have the right program, because we are the only ones with the right program, so you see the evidence. And you understand that you don't need to go faster, you need to be consistent. If you go faster, you can go faster, but there is a risk. How much time can you invest in one day for this? And you'll notice also, when you arrive at CCIE level, chances are that majority of the things are new for you. You'll notice that you don't have the energy to study 6 hours these things, unless you are already a trainer. We have. Those people, honestly, they can do that. They can do the full program in 4 months. I know. They do it. I know. They can do it. I will never force someone to not do. But I recommend to everyone, the risk is this, when you want to do more. So my answer when they say to me, when they ask me, can I do more, is yes, but why? And if the answer is because I want to finish early, I say, well, this is a risk. How you can mitigate the risk? Just create your goal 1 hour per day. Then you do more, is an extra. Just like say, okay, your goal is saving $100,000. This is your goal. Okay, my recommendation is start saving $100 per month. $100 per month. And they say, but it's too little. How can I finish? Well, how much are you saving now? Nothing. Okay. Can we talk a little? If you save $100 per month, in a year is already $1,200. And $1,200 is better than zero. You say, I can do more, for sure. But you can do more while you are at zero. Guys, it's the same concept. It's the same concept. That's why our program is called Zero to CCIE. Zero for us is the key. Zero. You don't want to be zero. You want to be a CCIE engineer with solid foundation. And to be a CCIE engineer with solid foundation, you need to accept that you need to create the goal 1 hour per day. And again, if you do more, it's okay. I will never block you. As long as the day after you show up, you mark green the day after, and you need to accept that I don't care if you do more. I'm happy for you, really, truly happy. I can do 8 hours per day. You can do 10. However, you can mark green only if you do 1 hour. What about if I do 30 minutes? I'm perfectly fine. You do 30 minutes is absolutely okay. You don't need to do more than that if you can't do that. You can do 30 minutes. However, if you don't do anything, well, there is a problem. Okay, so how about 5 minutes? Well, I'm not joking, but if you propose me the game to choose because you want to see how far can I go with this way of thinking? And you say, okay, I can make 10 hours one day and you do 5 minutes per day. Who's winning? Well, if you do 10 hours one day and then you don't do anything anymore, I can easily show you that my 5 minutes work and your 1 hour or 10 hours don't. Because over the long time, you see, over the long term, I can little by little increasing my time dedicated. It's like a marathon. I can increase. I just don't want to be injured. I just want to show up the day after. I want to create the habit. I want to create the muscles. I want to create the breathing. I want to create the resistance. I want to show up. If I run 10 hours, apart from the fact that, chances are that, personally I go to hospital and then I meet that guy who's there without doing the work properly and got the free information somehow. No, honestly, you can't do that. This is the thing. So if you answer this question in a more proper way, you'll notice one thing. That the real reason behind that, I want to finish earlier, is because you don't want to do it. And this is the real answer. You don't want to do it. This is the thing. No, but because I can do more. Well, but, of course you can do more. But the goal is respecting your 1 hour. You can do as much as you want, but respecting your 1 hour. And generally, these people are the same people who try to say to me, well, can I skip the first 3 weeks mindset? Guys, if we place, and we are the only ones, 3 weeks mindset at the beginning of the program is because what I'm talking about now is critical. It's not because we want to place 3 weeks mindset. We place this because we know that engineers sometimes don't know these things because they are completely focused on the technology. They don't have idea about what I'm talking about now. But really, this thing can transform your life. Because when you are consistent, you can learn anything. And after you get a CCIE, you can get anything, another CCIE in 6 months when you have solid foundations. But to get the first, you need consistency. You don't need to rush. You need to go slowly, and you need to be consistent. Slowly, be consistent. Slowly, be consistent. Show up, do the work. And really, people are confused. People believe, okay, check the brain of some people. Say, okay, can I skip the 3 weeks mindset? All right. If I say yes, of course I will say no. I will never do that because my goal is your success. So if I can't guarantee your success, I don't even offer you the possibility to access the program. That's why when I speak to people, I ensure that they have a very calm mind, and even if they are already at CCIE level, I have several students already at CCIE level, they are willing to start from CCNA again. This is critical for me. I see already. I see immediately when a guy has the right approach to the program. Don't need too much time. Say, can I skip the 3 weeks mindset? Well, why? Why? No, just because I want to go technical. Oh, by the way, I start CCNA. Can I have the labs for the CCIE already? I mean, can you see the madness? I mean, I'm talking about mindset, CCNA, CCNP and RC, before doing CCNP Anchor, doing all the CCIE, and then you do the CCNP Anchor, you cut last 20 weeks and you fully focus on the labs. You're telling me, forget everything, just give me the labs. I start from the labs. So it's the other way around. If you start from the lab, yeah, you start configuring things and you will have like 200 questions every second. Because what are you doing? Oh, but I don't know this. Of course, you didn't learn. But I never seen that. Of course, that's why there is this. Oh, but I don't feel motivation today. Of course, because you didn't do the mindset. Why yesterday I made 10 hours and today I don't have motivation? Well, you don't know what you have to do, and then you are doing the program in a non-proper way. This program is completely linear, structure, has to be done from day 1 until week 52, day 5. Day after day, week after week. Can you do faster? Yes. But why? So if you say to me, I want to go faster because I feel very confident and I know already a lot of things. I'm aware that I need to do everything step by step. I will never skip one single video. I will learn everything and I will respect meticulously the whole program. You will never hear me with any objection. I honestly believe that if you can go faster, it's even better. Honestly, this is what I believe. Why? Well, because you are entering into the zone. So if you see yourself really disciplined, you show up every day and you do more hours, you don't need anything else than our program. When people believe that they need other things, other resources, they are wrong. Everything inside here is more than enough to become a CCIE engineer. But again, you really need to be honest with yourself. If you see that at a certain point you miss consistency, you have a problem. So what I do here is very easy. When I have a student that is already the level of multi-protocol lab or during the 48 labs at the end of the 20 weeks, I say always, if you lose consistency, just schedule one-to-one mindset session with me. It's optional. The cost is really low because I know that I want to help my student. He's already my student, so I help. But there is a cost. Small, but there is a cost. Because you need to understand that you need it and you purchase it. But the value I give you is 10 times more than what you purchase, maybe 100 times more than what you purchase. So this is exactly what you need when you get stuck from the consistency point of view. And if you get stuck technically, you have a one-to-one technical session with a trainer. Same, you explain what you want to see, you see into the details, you can have the recorded video, you can watch it as many times as you want. It's you and him, you and me. It's critical. Here, you see, you don't have any option to fail. The only decision you have to make is at the beginning. Then we eliminated all the possible situations where people fail. So if you didn't already decided to start this program, this is the time to start. Schedule a call with me right now. This is the moment. Don't forget, schedule a call with me, schedule a Zoom session with me right now, start the program, get CCIE certified, change your life. Thanks.